Hello again, everyone. Alan back once again for another in my series of deck reviews. And what I have today is just an absolutely awesome deck. If you've seen my review on the DeVos Silver Edition Blades, this deck here is just as nice. This is the Midnight Edition of the DeVos Blades. And basically, it comes in the same type of box that the Silver Edition comes in. As you can see, you take a quick close peek at it. The box is pretty much the same. There's just a little bit of difference there. You see that there is like a moon in the background. The rest of the box is pretty much the same. You see it's on one side says DeVos Blades Midnight Edition. The other side says High Performance Finish. The bottom of the box has a Midnight First Edition barcode reveal, as you can see there. And of course the top of the box says Blades. The back of the box shows what the backs of the cards look like, and these are absolutely just awesome. These things are gorgeous. As you see, it's got the six-pointed star in the middle, and then the inverted colored one. Four of them around the outside there. And of course there is no U.S. Playing Card Company seal on this deck. I'm going to crack this open real quick. We'll take a peek at some of the cards that you get, and then we'll move on to do a second segment on the handling of the deck. Okay, as you notice, the deck is a black deck, which could pose problems later as far as chipping and stuff like that goes. But we'll take a look at the jokers real quick. You get two of them, and just like the other, these are really close to the Silver Edition jokers because they're black like they were in the Silver Edition. You see there you got two jokers, one obviously with the sword drawn and one with it not, just like in the Silver Edition. Ace of Spades in this deck, you get two of them. Kind of a neat little addition here. Of course you got the regular standard DeVos Blades Ace of Spades. You see the creature there ripping through the Ace of Spades. It has a Blades emblem down there on the bottom. Standard bicycle pips and indexes on these. Here is the second Ace of Spades, which is very, very similar to the front of the box. Once again, has the Blades emblem on the bottom there. Very nice. So you get two Ace of Spades with the deck, which is kind of cool. The number cards, you can take a peek here. Just basically the black is white. And also you see the color that they're using in the court cards. Beautiful. A lot of red. A lot of red. They really pop. These are beautiful cards. You see the standard red cards have the red pips, just like most of your black decks. Now the court cards in this deck, if you notice, I'm going to go back to the Jack of Spades here real quick. Notice around the outside of the pip on the inside, it's got like a white outline, which is kind of cool. And they did the same thing on the red. The bigger pips have that outline, kind of make them jump out. Of course, the clubs are the same way. It's red and then white. I don't know how well this will focus, but you can kind of see the red around the pip and then the white around that. Really cool looking. Beautiful deck. As you can see, like I said, lots of red in this deck. You also get it's a blank back. It's a Blades Handlords.com advertising card. Also comes with that deck. So basically what you're going to get is just a beautiful deck of cards. And of course the backs, like I showed on the back of the box. Beautifully done. The only issue you might have with these will be maybe some chipping. You might get some chipping with this deck. So handle these definitely with care, because you're gonna like any of the other black decks, they have a tendency to want to chip around the outsides, and hopefully you won't have that issue with these. So that's what the cards look like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to another segment and kind of showed you some of the way the cards handle and stuff and spread and such. So stay tuned for that. Now, the Midnight Edition of the Blades decks, like the other Blades decks, is just phenomenal. The black, I'm not sure about the durability of it, but if it's anything like the other Blades decks, you are going to be awestruck by this deck. It's got a very, very nice high performance finish on a very nice medium grade, I would say, between Bicycle and Theory 11 or Illusionist stock. It's an absolutely phenomenal feeling card, and I have very quickly become a big fan of the DeVos Blades decks. You will be thrilled with this deck. You definitely got to pick one of these up. The handling on this deck is, as far as I'm concerned, second to none. Visually, obviously, you're not going to find a deck out there that looks any better than these decks. This is the black version, which I don't prefer as much as the white version, but if you like black decks and you like doing Magic with black decks, you're not going to go wrong with this one. Obviously, the Black Tigers, the Shadow Masters, and all of those decks look absolutely amazing, but the backs of these decks actually set these apart, because the backs of this deck is just awe-inspiring. It's just gorgeous. I love this deck. I love the way it looks when you fan it. I love the way it looks when you spread it. I mean, the fans that you get from this deck are just absolutely amazing. Handles great. I don't know about clumping issues with it yet, because like I said, I haven't used it enough, but just at first impression, having messed with them a little bit, they seem to, they don't dribble quite as well as the white. I've been kind of messing with them, trying to get them to loosen up for me a little bit. But fanning wise, obviously, there's no deficiency there. You can see that they fan absolutely gorgeously. They spread just as nice. They're beautiful to look at. Just one of the top decks on the market, in my opinion. And I definitely recommend picking one of these up. If you haven't already gotten one of these, I would recommend getting one, if not more. You're not going to go wrong with them. I guess they are a little bit pricey. This was donated to me by one of my subscribers, Jez, and I want to thank him very, very much for that. One of the nicest things that anybody's done for me in quite some time, and I'm very, very thankful for him for doing that. So, once again, this is the Midnight Edition of the DeVos Blades. Check out the link in the description. It'll take you to Ace King cards, which is where I get most of my decks. Every now and then I'll pick up one here and there, or I get one donated by a subscriber, which is always a nice gesture. But yeah, check out John at Ace King Cards. You can pretty much get anything there, and give him a look. He will be sponsoring my first contest, which will be here in the next probably couple of weeks or so. Get through the holidays and stuff. So if you haven't already, check out my channel, become a subscriber. That would be great. Check out my other deck review videos there, as well as card trick videos and other card related fun stuff there as well too. So I want to thank everybody very much for watching, and have a great day.